Okay, now.
Hello and welcome to the West Sports Guys live stream. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are back.
Sorry. Okay.
We were in the middle of a conversation between Finn and the rest of the crew, trying to figure out what to do and how to organize the fleet. Um, but I mean, so Finn, before we get go crazy with like all of these plans, I think we should just see what we can see first, because we might, before we make all these plans, we might go there and see something and be like, "What the fuck?"
You're right.
So let's not let's. And she puts her both hands on your shoulders, and is like, "Let's try to take this as least stressful as possible."
So the way I operate, as I'm sure you've seen, is I like to have a plan. I don't like to do anything flying off the seat of my pants, as much as it may seem the opposite. I like to have a plan.
Your
I like to ha
track record says the exact
No,
opposite.
I always have a plan and then I adjust the plan.
That's fair. I understand how plans work.
Well, that is okay.
There's always a plan, but I
Isn't
adjust the plan on the fly, as opposed to just not having a plan and trying to form one in the moment.
I
no,
mean,
I
it usually
understand.
works for us pretty good when we do that
Yeah,
too.
it's gotten us this far.
Yeah.
If anybody ever tried to do one of those read thought spells, they would their head would explode.
On us?
On me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
If your
I've
brain was a drug, I would not take it.
I
it,
would.
No
Sure.
offense.
intelligence of 10, right? I have like this is all charisma brain. This is all just confidence happening
just,
here.
just smooth brain.
No ridges or bumps.
All right. Okay. So, all right. Let's just see what we can do, and let's go there and find out.
This is all just how to survive right now.
I get that. All right. So, stealth mission, Magmar, no
Yeah,
armor.
taking my armor off.
Yeah, why don't
Why
you
did
just
you
get
have
like
it on?
stealthy? Why don't you just get stealthy armor?
Yeah. Why don't you have like a
Why?
suit?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Armor of
Wait,
stealth.
wait. Don't we have like leather armor or something you could just wear?
Is that a
I'm sure
thing?
we have like a locker full of like a bunch of just like haphazard like armor sets, helmets,
Yeah,
swords, spears that you've like collected over like just like
let me
through
go.
the months and the years that you've been together.
Let me go find a leather breastplate. I'll be right back.
All right, so yeah, you dig through. I'll say that over. Look, you want. I won't make a roll for it but you have to dig to the very back of it where you find just this. It smells awful. It's bloodstained as hell, and it has like a literal hole from a couple arrows like in the chest plate, but like it fits.
This'll do.
It doesn't make a lot of sound. There's like a little bit of that like squeaking sound, but like you can figure out a way to not make like as much clanking as you were in the
I'm
others.
done. What in this world is like WD-40 or oil? Oil, please.
You need oil for that, buddy.
So oil would be that's a good question for Nocturne, who is not here. Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Finn, I want you to imagine a city.
Oh, we're doing
That's
this. Okay.
so you're going to have to imagine a city
hmm
that has two very large stone entry towers. Those towers have silver scaled roofs with green flags hanging above them, with a green banner hanging below the windows that have the symbol of two snakes intertwined. That is the entrance to Eden.
All right.
All right, you got to roll for it.
Can I?
I would say that
Bless up, bud.
this is a description. So you want to roll a 54 or higher.
Okay.
How does that what?
So I'll roll the D100.
Yeah, you can roll the D100.
Okay.
I want you to have the fate.
Fuck.
It's a mishap.
Yeah, baby. We needed an episode, right?
Oh, guys.
Where does he go?
Um,
Or where,
shit.
wait, is that all? We're all going.
So this is a hold on. Let me just read first. This have
Okay.
unpredictable measures also in the difficult variance.
This is the wall.
Okay, so this will be fun. Um,
Whenever you say something will be fun,
yeah. So what we're gonna do is, as the white light starts to wrap around you guys, there is but a brief moment where I'm like, just because I fucking love the movies, there's like this glitch or almost like this irregularity in the surface of the magic, and it just kind of like stutters for a second, and then you zip out. You four are going to get separated completely, scattered, and we'll figure out, and we're going to address you guys individually where you guys ended up. So, first and foremost, let's roll d20s.
Yeah.
This is just going to establish the order which we address you.
Uh,
Great. Cool. All right. So, Finn, we will you are last. So we're gonna start with you first. Because you started off the worst. As you zap back into reality, you look around very quickly. You are maybe like 8 feet in the air. There is a harbor around you. There are pillars of smoke, and there are creatures on this harbor. You look over to the right before you hit the water, and there's a giant stone city that is set onto the inside of like where the land is. And then you hit the water and you look around, and you realize you're in a harbor of some sort.
Shit. Where is everyone?
What do you do?
Um, is there fog?
You stick your head up, you look around, and yes, there is fog that is basically has engulfed the portion of the like docks that are going in towards the harbor. You look around, roll a perception check. You notice, can you hear first? You hear the grinding and the breaking and snapping of wood, and your eyes dart to the left as you look over, and you can see that there is a ship that is currently being dismantled, and it's being dismantled by a creature that has 4 arms, lobster-like appendages, and is like using those appendages to dig into the wood planks and pull them up into giant pieces and then throw them off into the fog. Your vision scans further, and you can see that it seems that 3 or 4 of them have just dove into the water off of the dock. You didn't catch what they looked like, but you saw 4 creatures dive into the water, like maybe, but like 150 feet away from you.
Finn's gonna like look around to make sure none of his comrades are with him.
Not a chance.
All right. Finn's going to swim towards the people that just jumped in the water.
Okay. Um, on your approach, you do notice that these are like scaly lizard folk like creatures, that are carrying weapons, spears, and tridents. and they are scanning, looking for something.
All right.
Roll stealth check.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So just roll me a stealth check before you cast invisibility.
Okay. I'm gonna stay under the water for this.
Okay.
19.
Yeah. So let's just roll perception for them. Oh yeah. Um. So, they just catch like a little bit of your color before you turn invisible, and they start to swim off in your direction. And they're, do you know primordial?
Do I? Yes, I
I
do.
believe you do, yeah, because you're ace. So these lizard folk are speaking primordial, this guttural sort of like grunty language. And as they sort of like,
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna like
yes,
I'm just gonna like go flat on the ground so that they are like lower than they are, so I can just like watch them as they go over me.
okay, all right. As you do, you realize that like the well, because you got water breathing, so you're fine. So as they sort of like coast over you and are trying to like scanning the area looking for something, you hear, "I thought I saw something. Yeah, I thought it was two. Fall in. Check further to the left. Spread out." And they will leave your area, and it looks like they're scanning for whatever commotion that was you. But they leave your general area for now. We'll leave you, and we'll jump to who is the next highest?
Julia.
Phantasma. You guys
Phantasma.
won't know what happened to her until you meet up with her.
Okay.
Julia,
Yeah.
you find yourself yeah, let's do it this way. So you find yourself like like you appear into a like sort of blue sky. You see wheat fields off in the distance, and you realize that like there's bark around you, and you're stuck in a tree. And you go to move, and your leg is stuck in the branch. And every time you like move to go, like your foot's sticking out the opposite end, and you go to try and like wiggle it, it kind of hurts every time you do it, but you're fucking stuck.
Okay. Thank God this is a new day. She's gonna cast etherealness on herself and just kind of like disconnect from it and
Yeah, and
like
just drop back down. Nice.
yeah, down onto the ground and then like shake her leg out and like rub it a little bit as she like reappears. Um, while she's while she's kind of like fading downward, she's gonna take a quick look around and see if there's just anyone instantly present within like 10 feet of her.
Yeah, within 10 feet, no, but you do hear a voice coming from the distance, coming off from like the fields.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then I'm gonna cast pass without a trace of myself and try and
Nice.
fucking hide.
Yeah, so you get to the base of the tree and you disappear into the shadow and you go, "No, mister, I could have sworn I saw someone in that tree." And this like little half elf with his buck teeth and this like beagle of a dog comes over and is like, "Oh, mister, no, I don't look at me like I'm not crazy. I thought I saw something. There was something in the tree, and then I guess it's not there." And she's just like looking around, like poking around, and goes, "All right, well, I mean, we should get back home. So, gotta be some food going on." And she like, yeah, pats the beagle on the butt, and they sort of like take off back to the fields where they're going. You realize that like you're on like the outskirts of like farmland.
Why? Right.
Okay. Uh, can I? This person didn't seem like a threat, I would have assumed,
No,
right?
like
Okay.
I mean, it was like an 11-year-old boy.
Perfect. I'm gonna just try and trail him stealthily back to wherever he's going.
Okay. Yeah. So he will like duck into one of the wheat field like trails and just kind of like happily run his fingers along the weeds, singing along, very content,
Perfect.
out in the out like out in the countryside. Um, And I'll say that he gets a look at the city and goes, "Yeah, it doesn't sound good, Mister. I I don't know what's gonna happen to the city. We keep seeing folk come in, but it's not like we can take more people, is it?" And they like get to the end of the fields, and you can see that there's this like nice big old ranch house that's off in the distance, and they like start taking off. "I'll race you!" And this kid just sprints, and this beagle is like one of those old fucking just like real droopy eyes. Like, "I'm not fucking doing that." It's just like, dude, it just starts like running his own pace. Um, the little kid's just like, "Come on, Mister! Come on, Mister!" What are you doing now?
All right, so I guess can I go back a hair and have snapped a branch off of that tree
Yeah,
when I can?
absolutely.
Okay,
You
cool.
can sit there and like while you're like before you do it, you're like, "Oh, I could use this thing."
Shove it in my bag, and then I follow him back to where he's going. And I think if I see him going to like a single house or something, I probably would like try and wait for him to get to the house and then like kind of like shake off, not necessarily shake off the pass without a trace, leave it up, but stop sneaking and just approach it
Okay.
like a person walking up to a house to go knock on the door. But
Yeah, perfect.
yeah, I don't know how far you want to go, but
No, that's fine. So
okay.
we'll cut from you as you're starting to like you're hostilizing yourself, making yourself look fairly normal as you walk up to this ranch, which there seems like there's a lot of people that are like in it. There's conversations that's pouring out of the open windows. Um, then we go to Magmore.
Oh, great.
Our camera zooms high, high into the air. Magmore,
Where the fuck am I?
you appear with your feet hitting like almost this like well or sort of like patina-ing gold roof. And you see like a massive city underneath you. And you quickly look around, and I'll give you a dexterity save with advantage because there's a giant pole next to you that is atop a tower. And you realize that you are sitting on top of the castle tower, like thousands and thousands of feet in the air.
Phenomenal. What was it? Dex?
Dex save with advantage.
Nat 20.
There we go,
Wow.
baby.
Hey.
Oh!
You go, "Oh no, 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 no!" Like your little feet like just like scamper up to this pole. You grab one and you look like basically look like a koala, and you look around, you're like, "Holy shit." Like you look around, these steep ass roofs are like gold, like gilded gold, and you realize that you're on like one of the outskirts, like watchtowers of like the castle walls.
Could I like do I recognize this place?
Not at all.
Oh fuck. Okay.
The I will say that because you're on the tower, you look up at the flag, and it does look like it's the flag with two intertwined serpents.
Okay.
Do you recognize that?
Good. Okay. Um I'm going to immediately sending Finn.
Okay.
Um Finn, what the fuck? I am thousands of feet in the air in a city I don't recognize. Where are you?
Nice.
Are the creatures far enough away from me where I can like?
Yeah, I mean, you could put some distance in yourself. It looks like they're doing this like big sort of crescent loop. So yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna speak like very quietly. I'm just gonna be like, "You're in the air. You're in the air? Are you falling? Do you need me to teleport to you right now? Where is everyone else? Get back to me."
Okay. I'm we're having a full-on conversation.
He's just sitting there. You're like clutching your holy symbol, just talking into it.
Literally, like, uh, I am holding onto a pole at the top of a castle in a city I don't know, but the flag has two serpents. Help!
Magmore, as you send your message, you look out and you're trying to get a better look of everything. Roll perception check.
Okay.
Very good. You pick up I mean, you don't recognize the city,
Yeah.
but you do notice that when you look off into where the harbor is, it is filled with a very familiar black fog.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna wait to hear back from my bud and
Yes.
let him know now what I found.
Okay, we are both in Eden. I'm in the fog. Find everyone else and let me know where you all are. I'll see you soon.
I need to keep track of this properly. Hold on. So that's 2 so far. This will be 3. Did you miss the part where I'm thousands of feet in the fucking air? However, I can see the black fog from where I am. And I got one more word, and I don't care.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Stop wasting spells. Get as much information as you can while you're just hanging out. This may take a while. I'm sorry. I'll see you soon.
Oh, the best teleport mishap I've like that
It's
has ever
fantastic.
was.
This is everything I could have wanted it more.
Okay. So Magmore, you're just hanging out. I mean, if you wanted to, like, you see some footholds that you could try and like climb down, but it would be very tough. But you do see a way, like you could try and get down. Like there's like if there you could get around the roof and like swing around. There are windows that you see.
But
You
then I
get it.
Oh God, but then I'd be in the castle.
I'm just telling you your options, man. Is that tough?
Better than on the castle.
I know.
Why did you stay there? I thought it was better.
I know. I don't know. I was scared.
Okay.
Fuck. Can I like get to a place where I'm not just like this?
You're on top of a roof, man. Like you're gonna have to climb down the roof.
That's okay. Can I like be somewhere where I can like be freely standing and not
No.
scared?
You have to like you basically like I mean you can try. It's a very steep pitch on this roof.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No,
But, like
okay.
you
All
let
right.
go and you're like your momentum already wants to like pull you off of the roof.
Um, I'll
Do we leave you?
uh for now, I'm just gonna hang out there and just like continuously perception check the city. Since
Okay.
I like can see everything from where
All
I
right.
am.
So I'll say this is more of like what are you trying to perceive? Because it's probably gonna
Um
be an investigation check.
so I now that we're both in Eden, I just kind of want to like search around like where the fog like stops and like how big of an area it holds.
Okay, yeah. So you want to get a general idea of like what the how much the fog is like infesting. It looks
Yeah,
like it
like
has eaten up.
if it's possibly growing.
It's not. It is. It doesn't look like it's growing. It looks like it is hanging over what you can only assume to be like 80% of like the harbor.
Okay.
Like the only area that looks like it's not fogged is where you could see like where the large wooden and stone gates like are the division between the city and the harbor.
Okay.
So, but it hasn't encroached into the city. It looks like it's still concentrated just into the harbor.
Okay.
All right. And since we had a little bit of Finn conversation with Magmore, we'll jump right back to Julia as you are walking towards this house,
Okay.
this little farmhouse. What are you
Trying
doing?
trying to look as non-threatening as possible. She's gonna
Don't worry, you're no, you're already halfway there.
just saying like anything like I mean she doesn't really carry a lot of weapons anyway. She probably looks more like a hunter than anything. She's just gonna kind of like saunter up, and if there's people outside talking, she's probably just gonna wave. Um,
Now the window's open there. It looks like they're cooking something in the kitchen.
okay.
On your approach, I say a larger woman notices you and turns her head and starts walking to the door. She looks like she's waving. She opens the door. Well, aren't you the sweetest little thing? What you doing?
Hey,
You coming in from the city?
yeah, you could say I actually was headed towards the city, and then I noticed
Ain't much people doing that.
yeah, I guess I didn't hear word about what was going on over there. So
What's your name?
my name's Julia, and yours?
I'm Vanessa. Nice to meet you. You want to come in and get some food? We're just cooking stuff.
I mean, I would hate to impose, but I
Oh, it
I won't
wouldn't
say
be.
no.
We please. We got plenty of people coming in from the city. We got cornbread. We got chicken, and we got some just a little bit of field greens.
It sounds fantastic.
All right, come meet the family. It's just you gotta get some meat on you, tiny little girl. So she walks you into this like kind of like I'd say like mid-range house. It looks like it's upkept, but it's definitely well lived in. There is Vanessa is you can kind of pick up that she has like this dark amber skin, but she's not human. There's like she's kind of leaving behind like trails of dirt. Like she almost looks like a little dusty everywhere. Very indicative of an Earth Ganassi. You can see that there are a few other Earth Ganassis, like must be part of the family that are in there. They all wave, welcome you in, like they introduce themselves. But there's also, two Dragonborn that are there. There's like some elves that are there, and then there's just like a few humans that are kind of huddled up, like just like filling their plates as well. So this place is almost acting as a shelter. And
Okay.
they ask you, well, what you coming in for? You say you going to the city?
Yeah, I was hunting out in
Why?
the wilderness, and I would just happen to try and find the closest city, and then I
Oh,
I started walking towards it, and then I think I saw smoke off in the distance, and then I got a little sketched out. So
yeah, honey, girl, do you know what's going on here?
no idea.
Oh, well, welcome to Vasundu. Um, we the latest and greatest in destruction and chaos. But what Earl, what was his name? What were they called? Something about the fog.
Did you
I don't
say
know. Some
Visundu?
pirates. Oh, sorry, not Vasundu. Sorry,
Okay.
Eden.
No,
I
that's
was
My
like,
fine. I'm
what?
just like,
Oh, I was
fuck,
gonna
I'm on a different
say,
continent. I'm
bro.
so screwed.
that would be hysterical, but no,
Fucking
I
plot
meant
twist.
Eden. No, I meant
I
Eden.
was
My
waiting
bad.
for you to do it.
Yeah, no, sorry, my
No, that's
bad. I
okay. I'm
meant
just
Eden.
checking. No, that's fine. That's
I was like,
fine.
who's gonna be the
Thank
one?
you for catching me because like I obviously barely even noticed or
Yeah, I was
didn't.
waiting for like welcome to Ing Yao.
Well,
Oh
I saw
yeah,
well, Finn, your face, you were like, and then I was like, wait, what did he say?
no, it's Eden. Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, welcome to Eden, the latest and greatest in pirate chaos.
Oh,
They
pirates.
came in and they're, I guess, raining hell in the harbor, and they're forcing all these good people out.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean,
Yeah, it's not good in there.
doesn't the city have like an army? Usually, I mean, it's a pretty big one, right?
Uh, Eden, um,
I don't know. Most cities have
I
like
don't.
guards or
I
fighting
don't actually
peoples.
know. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess they got guards. The human pipes up and goes, "Those guards ain't done shit. They tried to do something, and I don't even think half of them came back.
Oh, ooh.
They're basically just bracing for impact, from what I can tell."
What? You said it was pirates. That seems like a lot for pirates. What kind of...
Yeah, well, when the pirates are trying to bust down the gates and they're actually making progress, people start running.
I would too. Fuck that.
They got demons, monsters with crab arms, and they got all sorts of shit going there.
Fuck. That
We were
sounds...
already looking to move. We're using this as an excuse.
It seems like a solid excuse. Alright, so they're
Uh,
probably not letting anyone in or out now, right? Or
I wouldn't know if they're letting anybody in. They're sure as hell letting people out.
okay, well that's good. At least they're not like crazy. Huh. Fuck. That definitely changes my plan for today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the city ain't really what it usually is.
Okay, well I guess I'm back to walking. What's probably the next? I've been coming up the coast. What is the next closest
I mean,
city?
up the coast, um, I think there's like a fishing village up north if you keep going, not
Okay.
too far.
All right. What's the name of that one?
Um, it's called Petersburg.
All right, maybe I'll have to try there. See if
They
I can
got good
get some more.
redfish.
Oh, I do love me some fish. Oh, well, thank you. And thanks for the meal. This
You're absolutely welcome. Sorry I couldn't be more, but a lot of hungry mouths these days.
this is delicious. I've been eating jerky for the last 6 days.
Well, honey, I'm glad that I could fill your belly. You want to take some for the road? I can package some up. At least take some cornbread.
Okay, I won't say no.
So she packages up like basically like a head size loaf for you. She goes, take it with you. It'll probably go stay on a couple days, so make sure you eat it.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yeah.
right,
So
and
Julie will
then the
probably
rest of
hang
them.
out for like
Okay.
a half an hour or whatnot. Just probably not gaining more details, but just try and see what sort of like if anyone has any crazy stories or anything like that, and then eventually
The,
she'll make
the
her way out.
the craziest story would have been the human.
Yeah.
Then like one of the Earth Ganassi children would have asked him to like tell more about the story of like he says it basically claims it was an almost breach where they made a play for it, but like luckily were able to keep the door and seal it back up, or they seal the gate back up. After that, like I mean, nothing has gotten in the city yet, but like hopefully they don't discover the sewer system anytime soon. And then they kind of just go back and forth about like, oh, well, where are you gonna move? They're talking like one guy
Yeah.
types up and is like, ah, I think Crossroads sound good. Silver City can, Silver's in the name, and like they just start bullshitting about like going back and forth with small talk, and you can kind of like find a good exit point where everyone's like, well, it was nice meeting you, Julia. I guess stop by if you're ever in the area again
Thank
of
you.
Eden.
Yeah. Hopefully next time it's not so bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, I mean, I hope it doesn't spread either. So keep your head up.
thanks. Thanks, Vanessa.
All right, so you can hop out the front door. The dog will follow you out, like kind of like rub his nose up against your head for one last pet, and then as you leave, he just sits right down on the front steps and just like enjoys the rest of the day. You can carry off. You're headed towards the city, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. I mean, as soon
Yeah,
as she gets out of eye shot of the house, she's gonna like beeline it towards the city gates.
yeah. You can do like a little bit of do take a left and go down across the house like further up north, and then just if you see a right turn, you immediately just go and
Yeah.
book it. You're quite a ways away. You're about like a mile and a half,
Okay.
so you'll
It'll
have to
take a
like sit
while.
there and jog for a little bit.
I
No,
love
she's
that
just gonna
Julia's not even phased.
she's just gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh god, I guess I have to run.
Yeah, no, she probably
All
doesn't
right,
even run. She's probably just gonna stroll.
Yeah, I mean, they're really nice rolling fields.
Yeah, she has no fucking idea what's going on. She's like,
Uh,
everyone's dead. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'm gonna go.
yeah, okay, perfect.
The mission. The mission.
Yeah, I'll stick to the mission. All right, so let's zip on back to Finn. What would you like to do? As you're kind of just like floating in the water, definitely in the harbor of Eden.
How high do I think the fog goes? Or do I
You
not have
look
any
out,
idea?
I mean, it extends at least 30 to 40 feet. I mean, it's hard to judge from your angle, but
Oh, okay. So it's not like super, super fucking high.
no, it's not. It's not as aggressive as the green fog from Old Clifton, but
Okay.
it's more of the standard black fog that you're used to.
All right. Yeah, cool. We're gonna dimension door. Actually, first I'm gonna greater invisibility, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna dimension door 500 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Can I
Nice.
see this now? Can I see him in the air?
No,
Oh
because
no,
Uh,
he's
I'm
invisible.
because I'm
but
invisible.
yeah, he's invisible, and buddy, you're like also like a mile and a half away.
Oh well.
Like this is
Using
a
the
big city.
using the remaining 54 seconds that I have, I'm gonna look around, try and find like the highest point in the city.
Yeah, your eyes go from the fog up to the harbor gate walls, and then you look past that, and you can see that in the city in the center is like the spear of Eden, and it extends very high up from the direct center, and it looks like it is like the main castle area. Definitely the highest point.
All right. Being directly above the fog,
Mm-hmm.
um, I am going to spend as little time as possible there.
Okay.
Literally not more than 6 seconds, and I'm going to distance spell another dimension door.
Okay.
Um, so I will go just 1,000 feet towards
That
uh towards
or
where I assume Magmore is.
okay. All right. So you now find yourself soaring above desolate streets. It looks like they're like it's kind of a little apocalyptic in the fact that like some of the there's wagons that look like they've been abandoned. There's street vendor stands that are completely gone. They're like the shelves have been cleared. You don't really see a lot of people, but there is a large guard presence that is sort of like patrolling the streets back and forth.
I assume that's the Black Fog Guard.
Uh, it's the Eden Guard.
Oh, it's the Eden Guard. Okay.
Yeah. The Black Fog doesn't look like it has entered the city.
Okay. Um, cool. I'm just gonna beeline it for the tower.
All right. Still invisible?
Yeah,
Or yeah.
still invisible. If I think it's gonna run out, I'll just cast invisibility again.
All right. Yeah. So you look down and you can feel yourself starting to flicker a little bit, and then you immediately just recast it. Um, you can fly up, easy as like not a problem. But you eventually see perched up on top of one of the golden roofs, this red head, just his hair is flickering and flapping in the wind, holding on for dear life to a pole like thousands of feet in the air.
All right, I'm gonna go slightly higher up the pole, and I'm just gonna kind of like hang off of it, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, so I'm right above you.
You did this.
Yeah, so this I'm really funny that it was you that ended up here and not somebody who could handle themselves up here. Did you do what I asked you and find the others?
How? Oh,
You jackass. I like what the
What
fuck?
are you doing?
You sent me 3 sendings and you couldn't have found the other 2.
hold on. I'm gonna send Julia
Now.
now.
Make sure they're not in danger.
Julia, where are you? Finn and I are in Eden.
Yes.
Yep.
Where are you? Are you safe?
So where in my journey am I when I receive this?
I'd say that like you're just now getting into your like those two like watchtowers that are the front gate of the entrance to Eden. Those are just starting to get into clear view.
Okay.
So you're maybe like 1,000 feet away from like the drawbridge.
Okay, perfect. Magmar, you're not dead. Oh, Finn's alive too. Good. I'm headed towards the front gates. I should be at them in 10 minutes or so, or whatever the distance is. I think that's probably other words. I wasn't counting.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyway, she probably just keeps rambling and the message cuts off at some point.
Yeah.
Typical.
Good news. She's safe. She's about to be at the gate.
Okay. Well, it didn't. Okay, so the fog hasn't breached the initial gate into the city, so I'm not worried about her right now. She can. Did you tell her where we were?
I told her we were in the city.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, Phantasma.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I know she can hold her own, but like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Phantasma, we all got separated.
Finn's just
We're
sitting there
all
like, duh.
in different parts of the city. Eden, where are you? Are you safe?
I need a new
Hello.
secretary.
Good to know you're alive. I'm stuck in a fucking wall,
Oh
a
no.
sewer. Can't wild shape out. Help.
So bad news. Phantasma's stuck in a wall in a sewer somewhere and cannot wild shape out of it.
She should be able to turn into an earth elemental and have no problem.
Oh, she could, couldn't she?
That's odd.
Hold on. I completely forgot about all of her abilities. One sec.
Yeah.
Wait a
Yeah, no,
minute.
yeah. So that conversation would have happened. She would have. She would have answered. I was fucking stuck in a wall.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the sewers. I'm
Got
finding my way out now. Where are you?
Okay, screw it. I'll send one more, and then I'm not sending anymore.
Okay.
Uh, Finn and I are literally thousands of feet in the air at the castle, and Julia is at the front gate.
Good. So we all made it. I guess don't die. Meet you towards the harbor.
Cool. We got to meet towards the harbor.
No, I don't want to meet towards the harbor. Why are we meeting towards the harbor?
That's what she said.
Okay. Let's.
Can we get down now?
Yeah, fine. We can get down now. I need a new secretary, and he's just gonna. Finn's gonna grab you, and then he's gonna do a third level invisibility, so we can both be invisible.
Heck.
And then he's just gonna, gradually lower down down the side of the castle onto like
Okay.
the road.
All right, so you can gently, gracefully drop down to the ground after a long descent. Still invisible, but you're starting to fade. You look around. Obviously, there's people walking around. There's guards everywhere, but
Invisibility lasts an hour.
oh, that's now. Sorry, I was
Yep.
thinking of greater invisibility. Yeah, so you're fine. You hit the ground. You notice that there's a large guard presence, and the people are walking around do look like a little skittish, but they might just be trying to like go about their days. But there's not a lot of people.
All right. Let's
We should try.
honestly let's just uninvisible. Like this is too much. Actually, no. Let's find Julia first, and then let's on invisible.
Yep.
All right. Why don't you just stay with me? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hold on to you, and let's just fly towards the gate,
Yeah, you could just do that.
so I don't fucking lose you. All right.
Would be great.
All right. So as you guys take off and head towards the front of the city.
I want to stay below the building line, but like above the streets.
Okay, yeah. So like just coasting between and on the ground. Okay,
Yep.
nice. You'll have to dodge some like cross wires from like little banners and whatnot, but like it's no problem.
Spidey style. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll zoom over to Julia as you approach the drawbridge. One of the guards, it's like kind of like that Walmart greeter thing where they see you coming and they just like slowly start moving until they're like directly in your view. He holds up his hand and goes, "Excuse me, ma'am. Uh, pleasant day. May I ask, are you coming to see the city?"
That would be why I'm walking in this direction. Yes, that is accurate.
Um, we would due to the increased threat that is currently going on within the city, we would like, and we are making sure that we are questioning everybody coming into the city. So if you wouldn't mind, could you come over here, please, so you could answer a few questions for us?
Of course, of course.
It's standard protocol. It won't take very much of your day. We'll just
Nope.
we just we got to get through it.
I understand.
All right.
Also,
So you,
AJ, it's 8:30. I don't know if anyone wants to take a break. We're
yeah.
like rolling, or if we could just keep going. It's up to everyone.
No,
I don't know.
we'll
I
take a break. I treated the restart as a little break.
Oh
So,
yeah,
but
sorry.
yeah,
I could use a break.
yeah, let's do it. We'll
Figured.
take
I know it's
a
late.
quick 10-minute break, and we'll come back to see how these guys can Hello and welcome back to the West Orange Scribes live stream. We took a little bit of a late one, but who cares? Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for joining us. We're going to get right back into a absolute split party. And we shall do so. We have Julia, who is currently being questioned by the Eden Guard on why she is entering a city that is currently under siege.
So yeah, she'll walk over to wherever they ask her to go, and then just kind of like
Yep.
post up.
All right, ma'am. Just please take a seat. So we're just gonna ask you a few questions. So first, full name.
Julia. God, I don't remember. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have my.
I know.
I don't know
I
if
mean,
I have a last name.
I didn't come up with a last name. It's on you.
Julia inserts last name. I'll actually think of one. That's funny.
Okay. I'll
Lamba.
actually think of one as a weird last name.
No, I mean, she gives her last name, and I
Yeah, I
personally
know.
will find it,
I know.
figure out one. That's so funny because I stole your character. Anyway, all right.
You stole my NPC.
Yeah.
All right.
Julia Aqua.
So Julia, I don't know your last name. What brings you to the city?
I'm looking to meet up with some friends who are having trouble in the city to see if I can help them. I think they were thinking of leaving.
Man, that was so good. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of that going around. That's unfortunate for your friends.
Yeah,
Um,
I definitely don't want to stay here very long.
uh, well, if you clear this, will you be needed? Would you need an escort? Would you feel better with that?
No, I know where they live. I have been to their house before, so.
Ah, okay. So that brings me to the next question. So you have been to Eden before. When was the last time you were here?
Oh, it has been a little while, probably a year or so.
All right. Roll deception check.
Okay, this will be where.
Yeah, this is the one that breaks you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not with my fucking 8,
That's okay.
bitch.
Just wait. What's
No.
up?
No.
Oh,
I was like
No.
-1. Here we go, baby.
oh, this just got worse.
You got a 0.
You got a
You
0.
got luck or anything?
You don't have
God.
anything.
No, no.
Uh,
I have no way of fixing a roll.
He
So.
looks at you and just the way that you stutter through that lie. He looks at you and goes, "Yeah, really? Friends, huh?" So you have a weapon on you. Um, we're gonna have to confiscate that while you're in the city,
What? No, hold on. She like
and
is she
you're going
like
to.
cornered
And
or is she just standing
you're
there?
it's kind of open. There's a small table in front of you. You're sitting up on a wooden chair. He's across from that table. It's open air. He's under a
Hmm.
canopy that the
Okay.
tower is connected to. There's 2 or 3 guards that are off onto the left side that are sitting on benches that are kind of bullshitting. One of the guys is listening to you but not paying you any mind because he doesn't
Hmm.
think anything's happening.
Okay.
But he looks at you and goes, I'm gonna have to confiscate the weapon, and we're gonna have to at least give you an escort to see where you're going.
Didn't you say this place is everything I've heard is this place is overrun with monsters and you want to take my weapon away?
There's no monsters in the city, I can promise you.
Those
The
are
monsters
all the people who have left the city. That's all they keep talking to us about is all these
monsters
monsters.
are outside of the city, ma'am.
Okay, that still doesn't make me feel that much better that I should get rid of this. Plus, it's just my hunting bow. What am I gonna do with it?
Okay, I will give you one disadvantage roll again.
come on, that 20.
Yeah, no.
I'll keep my 8
Double that
just to
20.
be nice.
Let's see. All right. Da. 1, 2. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am that. There is a dump stat for me, and it's
Yeah.
not strength. So guess what it is. She is not a talker. She
Ma'am,
works
I
in a
will hold
library.
on to your weapon, and if things get bad, I promise you that the guard will be able to protect you.
All right, I am gonna have to reconsider this. This is my prized possession. She like taps it and then kind of like, well, I guess good luck to my friends. She'll just get up and start walking away from the city.
Okay, as you get up and start to walk away, you hear him mutter something, and you see that these two guards are starting to follow you.
Like, run after me, follow me, or just
Not run
walk?
after you, but they're
Just
just
walking.
it's like we're talking mall cop thinks you're stealing from Hot Topic. Just kind of trailing behind you, and you notice that like they're just staring right at you.
Yeah, that's fine. So she'll just start walking directly away from the
Okay,
city and wait. Just keep walking till they give up, basically.
okay, it'll be for probably about like a mile before they get to the point where because they're in heavy armor, they're like, fuck this bullshit.
Yeah. She she hopes for that. So yeah, as soon as she loses them, she'll turn around and start walking back towards the city a lot more
Okay,
stealthily.
okay, so you're gonna try and sneak in this time.
Yeah.
All right, so what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go around where the bridge is, and it looks like there's a place you could hop down and like scale up into like the scaffolding of the bridge, and then make your way across it, and then like climb back around.
Yeah. So ideally, what she's trying to look for a spot. So she's gonna cast. I'll cast it again. So I will cast Pass Without a Trace on myself again because I'm pretty
There
sure
you
it'll
go.
run out. And then I will. What I'm looking for is to try and find somewhere where she can see through the wall and find uh, a gap less than 30 feet, so she can just misty step into the city.
Okay, yeah, that would be easy enough. On your approach after you get like, we'll just roll me a athletics check just to see how good this climb goes. You make it. It's just very
Really bad.
yeah, I mean, you're
Uh,
kind of like you're still shaken from the fact that like you basically almost got arrested and you're like you're missing steps. You're like, come on, Julia, and like you miss another step, but like you were able to get over to the other side and you swing yourself over and you can like just peek over the edge and look and you can see that the walls that separate not like the main castle, but there's almost like an inlet that look like it's definitely thinner than 30 fucking feet. So like even like the thick walls you could like probably assume might not will probably won't be thicker than 30. So as you get to the other side, you mean you can misty step if you'd like.
boop.
Yep.
And then he
So
immediately tries to duck back under cover.
roll a stealth check.
All right. Here we go, baby. Plus 10, 20.
There you go, 20. Nice. Well, let's do this. Beautiful. You can duck into an alley. Nobody fucking sees you. And you breathe a sigh of relief now that you are on the inside of Eden.
Fuck. God damn. Why do I have to talk? Why am I so bad at talking?
So let's cycle back, Finn and Magmore. Now that you are flying towards the entrance of the gate, take a look around.
For sure.
Yep.
Perception. You have to beat a 20.
It would have been so much easier if I could have just talked my way in.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can't find her anywhere.
You said she was on the outside, right?
I just said she was by the gate.
You think she would wait by the gate?
Probably not. Maybe what if I don't know, what do you think she's not good at talking to people. So,
I mean,
so I don't know.
I could message her, but like, then we would not be invisible anymore. At this point, are we like basically right inside the gate?
Yeah, I mean you're sitting right at the entrance.
Okay.
There's a long drawbridge in front of you.
All right, we're gonna go in like I'm gonna find us a corner, like a alley or something where it wouldn't be weird for two people to just appear out of nowhere.
Okay.
And then I'll like step out and I'm just gonna like fully visible and I'm just gonna be like, Julia, are you anywhere near here?
Am I within 120 feet of Finn?
I'll give it to you.
Finn! Yes. Where am I?
Are you in?
Yes. Yeah, kind of fucked up talking to them, so I had to sneak in. But
Great.
I'm behind the big brick building over on the left corner. Where are
Big
you
brick
guys?
building left.
Oh, I'm talking and I've run out of words.
Yeah. I
All
guess
right, you said big brick building. There's like a lot of big brick buildings, and left corner is a matter of perspective.
Uh, fuck, you're right. If you were walking in from the gate, look to the left, and then and she'll kind of like stick her head out from wherever she is and wave, and then like as it wave as if she's waving to someone off in the distance, hopefully like blocked from the view of the gate.
yeah,
Like
you're fairly obscured for right now.
All right, so if I'm walking in, it would be to the left. So for me, it would be to the right. And there you are.
uh yeah.
All right.
All right, come on, Max.
Coming.
All right,
Feel
so you notice that once you're inside, you're not hassled very much, as long as you don't like are actively looking suspicious. So you guys can rejoin each other, and now what?
So that worked out well.
Yeah, no,
Where did
that's great.
sure. Uh-huh.
Um,
Still
I
need
I had
I'm
a
glad you're
nice
alive.
meal and a conversation with some people outside the city. That was you made it sound like it could go so terribly wrong.
You
I don't
got
know
you
why.
got cornbread.
Well, Phantasma got stuck in a wall. At least you didn't get stuck in a wall. So,
Oh, I did get stuck in a tree, but that wasn't
oh
really.
God, I'm
Anyway.
sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's
Did
not
you
a
get a
big deal.
branch?
She pulls one out of her, her thing.
Finn just like hugs you, like,
It
thank you for being the
wasn't a
smart
total
one.
loss.
Yeah.
Thank you for being the smart one. All right. So Phantasma's in the sewer, you said?
Said to meet us by the harbor.
Oh God, no. Okay, yeah, that's right.
I thought the harbor was the bad direction.
It is the bad place,
Okay.
but I guess we're meeting by the harbor. Although this,
But is there like a in the gate harbor? No.
don't the sewers go into the harbor? Is she gonna come out in the harbor?
I mean, that's typically where all of it flows.
What if she went the other way?
She's going down. She's going to the harbor.
Let's go to the harbor, I guess, and see what happens. She can sending. She can do sending, right?
Uh,
She does the little birds.
oh yeah, animal messenger. Yes. Um, currently you are being visited by any.
All right.
So
Well, I mean, if she needs to, she can get a hold of us.
she can. All right, so you guys, kick your heels up and you can head towards the harbor. Um,
Let's just walk because I want to see everything.
so roll perception check or an investigation check if you're trying to be specific.
I'm gonna do perception, and I have that thing where I can like memorize like layouts and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like looking down every single street as we go.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll do investigation.
The city is very grid-like.
Just wanna keep a lookout to see if we're being followed.
Okay. No, not really. I mean, like every time you pass by some guards, they give you like a little bit of a glance, but nothing really alarming.
Okay.
Julia?
So she's looking for details as to like probably eyeing up and down the guards and trying to see what their capabilities look like and
Okay.
if they like especially based on the shit talking she heard earlier, like are they really that trash or
Yeah, well, they look well armed. I mean, you notice that one of the things about Eden is that it's well maintained and the guards are well outfitted. They're in like very shiny full plate. Maybe not a lot of like wear and tear or like battle damage on the armor, but like it is very nice, very ornate, very protective at the same time. They're wielding very shiny glaives and spears and like you can see long swords on their sides. So they're effectively decked out. Good finances in the city.
Are there any dwarf guards in the city?
Yeah, I mean there is a good spread of races. So there are a few shorties.
new armor here I mean what?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
So as you guys walk down towards the harbor, you get to basically where the entire streets have been shut off. And you get close, and one of the guards holds up his hand and goes, "Nope, no further. This is off limits. Don't want anybody hurt."
I need to speak to whoever's in charge here.
Roll a charisma check, or roll a persuasion.
Where's your manager?
Yeah.
Let me
It wasn't
speak
much
here,
better. It wasn't much better. He goes, I guess you're talking to him. What's up?
Right. Okay. Do you have anybody on your staff that can see invisibility?
We got mages, yeah.
Are they currently looking out for invisible things?
I believe they are, yeah.
I can tell you that they're not,
How can you tell us that?
because I just flew into your fucking city and nobody even saw me. And my wings are not out right now, so like,
Sir, are you from this city?
hell no. I came to liberate this city.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna have to pull you aside. We need to ask some questions. Are the rest of you also with this guy? Are you also fresh up from the city?
These two are with me, yes. You ask me whatever questions you like. We can do
Okay,
it
all
right
right.
here.
Like
I don't
all
want
right.
to take you from your very important post, sir.
Look, I'm just trying to keep the people away from the danger. Don't really appreciate your attitude here.
All right, no attitude intended at all, but I'm gonna be real with you. We are the danger, so please let us through so that we can help you fight it.
Did you just say you're the danger?
We are the danger that your danger fears.
Three more guards like approach his wings. He goes, "Are you all right, buddy?" Like, because not sure yet. I'm not gonna allow you to take any steps further. Mainly because you're being a little aggressive and presumptuous and you seem to be, I guess, capable. So I look, man. Let's answer some questions.
Sure.
Let's get out of the way.
Yep. Let's do it.
So, first and foremost, can I get your name?
Captain Frostian Finnick.
Captain. Oh, cool. And he writes down Frostian Sedonis. Captain, why are you visiting the city? You said to liberate it.
I am here to scout out the city before we come and launch a full-fledged attack on the Black Fog.
I'm you and these people.
Me,
Julia just salutes.
me, these people, and several thousand more.
I find that hard to believe. So,
I really am just so curious about the level of what you would believe versus what you wouldn't, because like that's a fairly normal thing to believe.
it's not. So, Frostian, how long will you be staying in this city?
As long as it takes to kill Thaddeus Decatur.
Do you pose a threat to this city or the people in it?
Only if you decide to try and stop me from doing what I need to do.
Are you admitting that you will become violent if we try to limit your actions?
Oh yeah.
Fucking idiot. Okay, Frosty, I'm going to put you under arrest.
No, you're not.
It goes right up against, and he starts to grab your shoulders, and he's moving your hands and he's like grabbing his manacles, and he's about to slap them onto you. Sir, just look, we're gonna put these on just to be safe. He puts on the manacles.
No, he does not.
Wrist. Okay, so you're gonna cast slow. DC Let's give him.
I'm casting slow on all three of them that are there, or four of them, or however many.
So he gets a 3. There's another 3, and there's a 13. So all fail.
All right, guys, we're walking away.
I mean, Hold on, let me look up. Like, it's not gonna put them in slow motion. Like, he still gets like he can use an action to put you in manacles.
He can use an action, but he still has half speed. So
Okay, so he puts the manacles on you, and the other two guys are gonna use their actions to
but
pin you down.
wouldn't I get like a save
For what?
For
for him
resisting.
putting manacles on me?
You allowed it to do it. You didn't say you were
I
fighting it.
didn't I didn't allow him
That's
to
a
do it.
separate. Then you're gonna have to roll for it.
Okay.
If you're gonna fight it, is
Because you said he was putting manacles on me, and I said no, he's not.
yeah. So then you have to like specify.
Okay.
I'm not letting this happen.
All right. I'm not letting
Okay.
this happen.
Okay. So roll in athletics, or actually, let's do roll athletics or acrobatics.
Same. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Just barely snake out. So you're not going to get the manacles on it, but the two guys are going to try and restrain you. So you're going to have to roll two more acrobatics checks to see if you can not get tackled.
Okay.
Can we like help him from this happening?
Oh, I mean, this is all happening in one turn.
Yeah, okay.
So, what did you get? 11 for the first one, 23 for the second one. All right, so
Yep.
the first one gets you, second one doesn't. So you guys see Frostian, he gets turned around, and as he gets turned around, he casts slow, and you watch them all start to slow down. The guy misses with the manacles, and the other two just like lunge for him. The other one hits him, doesn't get his arms wrapped around, and the other guy just wraps his arms around his shoulders and puts his arms and like starts to squeeze down. I guess let's roll initiative.
Finn
Yeah.
just like rolls his eyes.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, now I roll well. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Why?
Because our people aren't on the screen. So
Yeah.
it doesn't automatically go.
So here, what do we got? They got a 25, 24 for Julia, and then Magmore, and then Finn. Okay, so the other one is going to attempt to put manacles on you. Okay, so roll other acrobatics. You have to do a disadvantage because he's got you restrained.
Can I opportunity or not reaction warding flare them so they're blind?
Is it an attack? Is it triggered by an attack?
Oh, when it has to be me. Never mind.
Okay.
This is
So
when I'm attacked by a creature that can be blinded.
as Finn gets wrapped up, you watch the other guy, he slides off of him, grabs his manacles, and quickly just is able not very quickly because he's slowed. So it's like half speed. He's like able to like get him onto his wrist, clamp down, and he just like puts his hands over him and is like he's making sure that your hands can't do any movements. At least I mean obviously you can do other things, but so that's going to be their actions. The one other guy is going to attempt to push. He's going to move around Finn and is going to attempt to grab hold of the next closest person. So who would that be? I guess it'd be the same person. So roll d20, both of you.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. Jesus Christ. Okay. So he goes, I need you to stop. And then he's going to try and restrain you, Magmore.
Can I strength? Fuck.
Can I?
You can
I'm gonna go.
attempt. It's a skill check, so you can if you I mean like if you had a higher modifier, you could technically like outdo this. You could beat him. Okay, so right.
I could try and strength it.
Yeah, you can try, it's
That's
athletic.
the only way I could strength it, and I'd have to nat 20. That's the only way.
There you go. Let's see it. I've seen you do 2 nat 20s in a row.
Go.
Nope.
Oh, all right.
That's
so
close.
you're just sitting there like, but wait, and then he just like slams into you, and you are now restrained.
Okay.
brings us to sorry. Yeah,
Julep.
Julia.
Julia is seeing what's
Looks like
happening.
y'all are getting arrested.
Yeah.
Damn it, Finn!
She just looks at. She's gonna look at Finn and just say, "Do we kill him?"
No, they're not the bad guys.
All right. In that case, she just takes off running towards the docks. I'm gonna actually. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna cast haste on myself, and then I'm gonna start taking off
Okay.
running towards the docks.
You do a little like cartoon wheel, like where
Yeah.
your feet, you just take off.
Yeah.
Stop.
Catch me if you can, fuckers!
You can see other guards that are just like kind of off duty, like with their helmets off, and they're like in the middle of eating like a bread, like a sandwich or something like that. And they're like, "Hey, wait a minute, is that? Oh shit!" And you like watch like a group of 5 of them, like in the middle of their lunch, like take another big bite, throw the sandwich away. Hey, stop! And they just like they're running. Obviously, they're not gonna be able to catch you, but they start running after you. That brings us to Magmore. You're restrained.
What is that? So what does that mean exactly?
Let me look it up for you because I'll just give you the exact definition. Your speed is 0. I know that. Why is it? Okay. Attack rolls that you try to make are at disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex saves, and attacks against you have advantage.
Okay. Do I have this? No, I don't have that one. Hmm. Um. hmm.
What are you doing? Next time on.
I know. I know. Shit. Well.
You could try to break free.
Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that.
Yeah, you can try and like wiggle your way out of his grip.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I want
Because
to
he
try.
hasn't gotten the manacles on you yet.
Oh, I'm not. Oh. Okay.
He has you restrained, but you're not manacled like
Oh, I'm
Finn is.
sorry. Yeah, then I'm gonna try and get him off me for sure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna try and just like push your arms up and try and slide out of his grip.
Yeah.
So roll a acrobatics or athletics. Oh,
Acrobat
here it is. It's gonna pop out like a greased up pig.
for sure.
Yep.
Hey,
Thank God you don't have all that armor on. You just
I
slide.
know. Wow, that really did come in handy.
And he just kind of like slowly like tries to re-grasp at you and misses you by like a good couple inches. And you are now like you're still in his melee space, but you're free.
Can
How's your
I?
action? You have your movement and bonus action.
I want to go. So if I move, is he gonna try and go again?
Well, he could get an opportunity attack if you move away from him now.
he's
But
slowed.
yes, like it looks like he's not stopping. They are trying to actively arrest you.
Okay, cool. I'm going
Joe
to.
is right. They don't get opportunity attacks.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, because they're slowed. Yep. No, yeah, you're right.
Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go run right to Finn.
Okay.
Because I know he can fly. I'm gonna thaumaturgy the ground. I'm gonna make it just shake.
You used your action to break free.
Is that? Oh, that's an action. Fuck, it's not a. Do we have any bonuses?
You only have your bonus.
I'll hold off for now. I'll just like be running towards Finn.
Okay. I mean, he's like 10 feet away from you, so it's not
Oh,
very
sick.
far.
Then I'm
Yeah, like you guys were stopped at like a police stop.
okay. Cool. That'll just be like my
Exactly.
next thing is just to like get the dude off of Finn.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's still manacled, and the guy still has him kind of like wrapped up with his arm around his chest.
Yep.
So that brings us to Finn.
Are the keys anywhere in sight?
No.
Okay.
I mean, even if you look around, you wouldn't be able to see them. Like you can assume they might be concealed.
All right. Whatever. I'll just deal with the manacles later.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Magmore and be like, all right, ready to go?
Yep.
And a subtle dimension door.
Nice. Where are you dimension dooring? To Julia?
In whatever direction Julia just ran, like
Okay.
towards the harbor, I guess.
Yeah, you're running in deeper towards the harbor gates. All right, cool. I'd say that they appear well in front of you, Julia. As you're running, you see that Finn and Magmore just kind of like pop out of existence onto the cobblestone and are now running like in the same direction as you.
Nice. Solid.
That brings us to the bad guys. So they're just going to be chasing after you. So now this is going to be a little bit of a skill check. So
I
as
mean,
you guys
they're
run-
still slowed though.
yeah, no, these aren't the guys that are slow.
Different.
These
The guys that are
five-
chasing
oh.
Julia.
yeah, the guys that you interrupted their lunch. So they're running after you, but let's make it a skill check. So first off, let's roll Constitution saves as you guys continue to sprint. Julia, you can make yours with advantage.
Save. I
Since
can't
you're hasting.
save.
No armor's coming in handy, boys.
Nice.
18.
Nice. Okay, good. So you maintain, you're feeling good, your blood's pumping. Now, what skill are you going to use to try and elude these guys? You can use spells, you can use abilities, you can use skills, you can whatever you have at your disposal.
We're just trying to get away from them.
Yeah. So your con save was to maintain your stamina throughout this like chase. Now you have what are your options to get out of the chase?
I don't want it to touch any buildings, but I want to perfectly firewall the street.
Okay, not hitting any like you're not hitting them, but you're just like
No,
fireballing.
I want it placed. So like you
Firewall. He's not. I
Yeah.
thought you said fireball.
No,
Okay,
firewall.
yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So you
Okay.
look back, and as you're running, you just lick two fingers, and then you snap as this like arc of fire just arcs from your hand onto the ground,
Okay.
covering up the entire pathway.
No,
I'm
let
sorry.
it happen.
I
Let it
have
happen.
to do
Let
this.
it happen.
Okay, before
You're no
before
fun.
it gets to the ground and sparks up, you see Magmore start to cast a spell, and it's fire related.
I feel like you see like the line of fire happen, and then it just like goes out as fast as it goes up, and Finn just looks at him and goes, and Finn just looks at him and goes, "Please do not do that. Please do not give them
fireball.
the perception that we're the bad guys."
Not fireball, just firewall.
Also, he cast it at 6th level, Aaron. You cast it at
Yeah,
5.
you have to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you.
I want me some firewalls.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I
All right.
specifically
I have to
said
make
no
an-
buildings.
Ability.
And nobody
you
around.
You have to beat a 16.
What am I rolling here?
In your spellcasting modifier plus a d20.
Okay, so that's
Your charisma.
spellcasting modifier would be. So is it the modifier plus proficiency? So like the plus 10, or is it the plus 5?
I believe it's the plus 10.
Okay.
But I mean,
Same.
I'm gonna. That's the way I'm gonna play it, because
Aw.
the way that I read that is like it's because you're in more apt spellcaster, then it just makes counterspelling way easier. But I'll look into it later. I'm probably doing it wrong, but I don't give a fuck. You immediately watch this sputter out into nothing. You hear the other guys, "Hey, that guy's casted a spell? Call the mages!" And one guy just like stops and breaks off and starts running in the opposite direction as he's like now going to like.
But they just watched the
Get more-
dimension door. Ah, whatever. It's fine. I wasn't
All
gonna
right,
hurt anybody.
So now that you've done that, that's your Finn. What are you doing?
We are going to
It looks like-
teleport.
Okay.
Uh,
To the roof.
Back to the roof.
No, we are going to teleport back to the terror of the deep.
Okay. Nice.
All three of us just standing there, and I'm just gonna be like shaking my head. I'm just gonna be like, "We're literally here to help you," and then we're all just gonna disappear.
Yeah, as like they're coming up with their glaives out, like as they get like within like 30 feet, like they just hear, like you can see a little confusion on their eyes as like they think that you're just evading arrest and being, or like just being like hooligans or assholes. And like as they like stumble forward and start to like see you like casting your spell and like you teleport out, you just watch like a couple of their heads just like turn, and then you're gone. And that's where you
Did
guys.
any of them hear me say that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. Like, the recognition was met with like kind of confusion. Like they were like, "Wait, what?" Like the what that the actions, the words don't
Yeah,
compute.
yeah.
But like
Yep.
the second, like and like you sort of notice that they kind of give you like the "What the fuck did he just say?"
Yeah.
And then you guys are gone, and then you teleport right back onto the Terror of the Deep successfully. Um, fortunately, leaving Phantasma behind.
It's the first thing Julia's gonna say. Finn, what about Phantasma?
We can't help her if we're dead or imprisoned.
That is
Okay,
also
touche,
true.
touche. Plus, I'm sure she can just swim back.
Hey, you guys
In
are
the
back.
meantime, hey secretary, can you get a hold of Phantasma and let her know what's going on?
I don't know if I can anymore. Actually,
Entrance
What
just
do
sitting
you
there going
mean
like,
you don't know if you can?
I don't know if I have any more. Oh no. Well,
so
Use it. I don't care.
Entrance just sitting there with a #1 grandpa mug, and he's just like, "Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, do you have any way of talking to Phantasma?
Wait, what happened to Phantasma?
Can you?
She's
I am
fine.
the
We had to
messenger.
dip.
Can you let her know where we are?
I don't have I don't have that spell. You have the spell. That's your job."
Can I
Etrian.
cast?
Etrian.
Yes.
Julia, can you please present the branch to Etrian?
Oh yeah, here. She pulls it out of her bag.
Oh, you got a branch. Cool. Oh, I want to add it to my library.
No.
No, you're gonna use this to get us back there, and then I'm taking it back and giving it to Phantasma.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
whatever.
You like
I don't
to
care.
go away for long,
I'll just
extended
grab the
periods
branch
of
when
time.
we're there.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
All
All
right.
right. Can we do it now, please?
We can do that now. Wait, we need a tree.
Fuck.
Yeah. Wait, we didn't think this through. We don't have a tree to get there. We could land, but we're really far away from the land. You know, I blame Nocton for this completely. This break in the chain is due to him. Just saying, if we had a tree, we wouldn't have this problem. And he takes another big. I told you so, Sim.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sorcery points. Makes a
We're
5th level
going
spell
back.
slot. We're going to teleportation circle to where? Where can we teleportation circle? Where there's trees.
I don't remember the choices you have.
We can go to Visundu, we can go to Xander's lab, we can go to Laratus, or we can go to Asphaya.
Let's go to Asphaya. I feel like that's probably the least threatening, right?
You think that one still exists? Because I'm not really sure. It's in Brian's basement.
Oh, okay. Then let's just do
Oh
Vizundu.
man. Yeah, I mean it should.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do Asphaya.
All right. I want to call back. We're going
All right.
back to the dusty basement.
All right, teleportation circle, baby.
First one you had.
Yeah. This was what was created by JT.
Yep.
You cast your spell. It brings you into a very dusty, ashy, like you immediately start coughing, basement interior. There's that door that leads you to like a further like basement where like the demons were coming out, but you guys like sealed that up like way early on when we were still in like double-digit episodes.
Yeah, right. Way
Um,
back.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's looks like it's still okay. You can find your way out. You got to push through a lot of the debris. Um,
In
you
the
look.
meantime, can anybody pick this lock, please? Because this is really fucking annoying.
Can you?
Julia will take a real hard look at it and be like, "Well, I don't have a lockpick kit."
Or can somebody smash it with a hammer? Like something.
Well, I can
I-
try that.
It doesn't look magical. Does it look
They're not-
magical?
No, they're
Okay.
just they're like steel restraints.
Someone get a metal bar. Just put it in between, and I'll smack it.
Betwixt.
Yeah.
This is gonna go
Let's
great.
do it.
What could go wrong?
I mean, so you guys, as you push through the door that takes you into the now like decrepit, like starting to get grown over apothecary, you can exit that building and look around and at the town that once was still in utter ruin, like ash still kind of stains the all of the buildings. There is nobody around whatsoever. Etrian just kind of looks around and he goes, "Well, let's not stay too long." And then he like looks around, finds a train, is like, "Let's go, come on!" And quickly takes you over, casts his spell, and unzips the tree, basically pulling it up into a nice little like arched doorway. Come on, let's go. You guys all duck your heads, shuffle in, and you guys can pop right back out onto the back property of that farm that you teleported to. As you do, Etrian looks around and goes, "Oh, nice, a low one," and just like rips off a low branch, puts it in his own pocket.
All right, good.
Oh, I got one.
Now we got.
Here you go. You can have it. Get back to the Phantasm, whatever.
Thank
Finn's
you.
just gonna look around and be like, "This is where you ended up.
You should have seen where I was.
This is why I said it wasn't that bad.
You should have seen where I was."
I don't know. It was nice. I had dinner or lunch. Shot the
Yeah,
Are
shit.
you kidding me? I
I
had
had to-
lizard. I had lizard folk trying to fucking hunt me down.
Julia, you still have the
shit my
cornbread. Don't forget.
Shit, that's in her bag. She's not showing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna be like,
All
I
right.
don't know.
So what now?
She's gonna show them the way back to the gate. Um, when she gets out of eyesight of it, but close enough that they're like gonna like round a corner and then be able to start seeing it, she's gonna be like, "So I'm gonna put my hood up and not talk, cause last time, if they'll definitely recognize me, they probably recognize me anyway. Uh, and I didn't leave a good impression the first time I showed up here.
Great.
Sorry.
So we should just avoid all of the guards here.
Hold on.
I mean,
one
at least I
second.
didn't try and light them on fire.
I wasn't gonna light anyone on fire.
It's just the area around them.
Just the street.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean,
It would have stopped them.
I'm kidding, Magmar. I was ready to kill them if
Well,
Finn had said the word.
that's
so,
worse than what I was gonna do.
Hey, they're in the way of the mission.
Julia's gonna get like
What have we done to you?
most dedicated rebel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's just become like more and more hardened the longer she's
Yeah.
on land.
So Finn's just sitting there like as you guys walk, and Finn's like, "Okay, take from here, bring to here, take from here, bring to here." Okay. An hour tops. Invisibility. They're obviously not looking for invisible people.
Well, they might be
Well,
now.
they might be now.
Word couldn't have traveled that fast.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't seem very competent.
At least, probably not to the front gate.
No.
We can get through them and just get into the sewers.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't,
we gotta like find Phantasma.
and if that doesn't work, we'll just fucking wing it, I guess.
So our typical plan.
Yeah, I'm almost out of spells, so
Same, bro.
Also same, which is
Same.
weird for me.
Wow, how is this happening?
I have a 7,
Happy accident.
an 8, and some 2s.
That's great. Okay, cool.
Julia,
So
Julia,
all right.
Julia, can you make us extra stealthy?
Yes, I can do that. Do you want me to do that instead of the invisibility, or?
No, I'll make us invisible, and then you make us extra stealthy, and then I'll make us invisible.
Okay, yes.
That's
I'm
gonna be nuts.
gonna have to upcast it, but I don't.
It's starting to get like mid-afternoon. I'd say like it's starting to actually get a little like the lighting is about to be in your favor as like dusk is quickly approaching.
Plus 10 to
Go.
stealth. Nice.
Yeah, so you guys are going to be rolling your stealth checks with advantage plus 10.
All right, and as we get close, me plus you
As
is
you guys approach, can you guys all roll investigation checks? As you are scanning, because you mentioned the sewers, just as you're scanning the exterior of the castle. Julian Magmore, you're both going to notice that it looks like if you can scale the walls further along, like on the opposite end of the bridge, there are multiple sewer exits or entrances that you could get into. Look like they're like maybe like 8 foot in diameter tubes that are just kind of like pouring light, sort of like murky sewage out.
Delicious.
Yeah. But you guys approach the gate, invisible, pass without a trace up. So you go ahead and roll those stealth checks.
31.
Yeah, there we go. 30, 34,
37.
37, my bad.
36.
Was that with advantage?
Oh, right. Could be more.
I mean, it's your eyes are already strolling through. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Do you not have a stealth modifier?
Oh, you're already putting the plus 10 in, aren't you?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, you're muted. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Shit, sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I was plus 10.
Okay.
So
Either way.
lucky for you, the mages were called not at this location. So the way you aren't aware of how the city works, but the zone that took then had to absorb, and they all moved, shuffled around. So you look around, you're not a single arcane looking user at all. There are plenty of like maybe like paladins that are like kind of like lurking around, but they all kind of just look lazily like they're just kind of like making sure the people that are leaving have a place to go, or if they're like looking, so they're just kind of like bullshitting, and you guys can walk in without issue. Now, since you already know how to get into the sewers, let's roll some acrobatics checks to try and scale the walls to then be able to get down into the sewers. You could fly if you'd like.
Yeah, if I can fly, I'm just gonna fly.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they have like there's like a single brick wall ledge that they have to
throw
then
me
like,
in there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if Finn wanted to try, he could try and carry both of you. You're both small.
Right.
Yeah, I'd probably do that, like one hand on each.
Nice. So you could have done that again. So you pick them up. Let's just roll a strength check, a strength save as you fly around, just to make sure you don't drop them in the water. Nice, just barely, just barely. You're able to get right into that large sewer drain. It's slightly sloped upward. It stinks like all hell, but looks like you're in.
I feel like it's like it's not so much that I'm like falling. It's just more of like instead of a flight, it's like a jump, like a wing assisted jump.
So like just glide to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
much more Batman. All right, but yeah, so you guys get into the sewers. Now that you're in here, what are you doing? It looks like the tube continues forward.
So we probably want to go up and then down, if I remember how sewers work.
Well, based on how the streets were and where we are, it should be however many blocks that way, and then a slight dip.
All right. Well, start
All
walking.
right, so let's do that. So let's roll survival. Let's whoever wants to lead the pack, you can roll 2 survival checks, or we can have 2 people roll. Doesn't matter.
I got that sweet +7. I don't know if
I have a +5.
You guys beat me.
It
So.
looks like well, Etrian probably has
damn.
a high one too. Forgot he was there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like it's my bad. Yeah, Etrian was there. Did you have enough to make him invisible? Because
Yeah,
he would have just, if you didn't, he would have just wild shaped into a bird and just done that.
yeah, just do that because I don't have that many sorcery points left.
Okay, yeah. So as you fly and you meet, he will meet you as a sparrow in the sewers. He'll maintain his wild shape just because he likes to fly. But as you guys progress through, Finn, your survival was what, 13? Yeah.
13 and 13.
Nice. So, on the way I'll fast track this a little bit just because we're already over time. But with a 13, it takes you about 2 hours to slosh through a fuck ton of these sewers, right up until like it's like you're sitting there like it's another fucking turn. We're lost. Where the fuck are we? Julia, you're sitting there and you're just like looking at the walls, regretting all of your decisions for today. And then the sparrow that Etrian was, he already would have given off after the 2 hours. So he's in Etrian form. But a small, different sort of like almost like pure aqua blue sparrow flutters onto your shoulder and like shuffles up, puts his beak right up next to your ear, and you hear, "Where the fuck are you guys? I'm out in the harbor. There's so much fog here. I've been trying to find you. Where are you?" And it didn't even move its mouth. It just like opened and it just poured out of it.
Julia's like, what the fuck? Damn it.
Would you like to leave a message?
Yeah, we're in the sewers trying to get out. We had a little scuffle with guards. We'll be there soon.
Mouth closes. Just takes off. It disappears around the corner. You don't see it again. So you guys will get almost used to the shit smell until you can finally start to smell like salty air at your face.
Oh, thank
And then you
God.
finally can push your way to a grated fucking sewer grate that pushes like you're basically pressed up against like 3-inch diameter bars that are just pouring out into the harbor. You can see the fog. You can see kind of some of the ships, but you're kind of like you're now at like a blockage. It looks like it drops off like 10 to 15 feet into the water.
Can I use fireball now?
Etrian like lifts his finger on the grate.
Yes. Can
He
we just
slowly,
push it?
he slowly just starts to like back up and goes like, Magmore, roll an Arcana check.
Just do it.
Yeah. You realize that there isn't like force behind a fireball. It's purely just fire damage. So
Oh, okay.
if you want to just scorch yourselves in a tube, you're welcome to do it.
The other option, of course, would be
Just
Etch-
break it.
Etrian turns into an earth elemental and creates a hole right next to the grate.
Cool.
Or just
I
pushes
don't know
it
how that
out.
works.
I already wild shaped
Ah, shit.
into a bird.
Right. Can you
Can
wild
I?
shape in,
Is it? Are the
It
bars
takes
big enough
two
that I
wild
can?
shapes. Yeah, so go ahead.
Are the bars small enough that I can squeeze through, or no?
You could try. I mean, your head. You know, what, I'm gonna roll for it. I just want to see it. You go put your head up, and it's like clunk, clunk.
Fuck.
No, yeah, you aren't gonna be able to get through.
Uh, better question. Did my dinner with the family count as a short rest?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
All right, cool. So then I have my etherealness back.
Oh,
Yeah, because you were bullshitting for at least 30 to 45 minutes.
Perfect. Um, so Julie would be like, I can see if I can find her and then bring her back.
um,
Probably not ideal, but
honestly not ideal,
mm,
but and they will have mages looking for invisibility.
what if we just break it down? Hold on. And should just start like looking
yes.
for a weak spot or something in this.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you look around, it looks like it's bolt driven. So you're just gonna have to like, I mean, just start kicking. It looks like there is one side that kind of like gives a little bit more. So if you could kind of like give it a real good strength check, you could maybe do something.
Okay, well this is
Etrian's
not
like, I'll help you, and he like gets his feet ready.
Magmar. You wanna take the lead on this one?
I'll try. I mean, I'll smack it real good with my hammer.
I will assist
There you
him
go.
by pushing at the same time.
Yeah, so Etrian is gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Like, all right, on three.
One, two, damn
Uh,
it.
No.
Bing!
Your hands, Magmore, are vibrating so bad. It's like making your teeth chatter. You might be just like vibrating for like a good 30 seconds. It's just like the sound echoed through the entire tube, reverberated through your entire being.
Guys, that's really sturdy.
It just wasn't
Fuck.
hard enough. Oh, you didn't roll with advantage, dude.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Well,
everyone was
Huh!
hoping you. I guess.
Didn't
Yeah.
matter.
So
good thing I did.
Wait, you're supposed to be doing a weapon attack, not a strength save.
oh, what?
Yeah, you're hitting with your hammer.
Oh, fucking A. Hold on.
Come on, dice gods.
I'm not used
Oh,
to.
no, because he's gonna hit it, so you got to roll your damage.
Okay.
Really, because it's not like you're gonna miss the thing.
Yeah. So
Okay, so 13. You push it maybe a couple inches. So I mean, like you can work it. You just have to hit it again. But you're
Okay.
making a lot of noise doing this.
right. Um, um,
Just fucking do it. Just do
Yeah,
it.
just keep
Let's
hitting it.
just do it. Let's get out of this situation because right now we're sitting ducks.
okay.
Damn.
And
There you go. You break the bolt off, and it opens up 3/4 of the way.
Let's move. That was loud as shit.
Etrian just starts pushing everybody out because he's in the back, and he's like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!" And you all kind of just like haphazardly will dive into the harbor. You guys can sort of look around, see that you know you all made it. No current danger as of right now.
yeah, I am. So I just swapped around a bunch of shit, got a 5th level spell, and I'm making all 4 of us invisible.
Okay, you're invisible.
All
You
right.
wait. No, no shoe drop. You seem to be okay.
All right. Let's head. Just
Well,
follow.
It's gonna be one of these exits, right? So just start walking along the like coast.
Yeah, so like you guys emptied out into the water. You're basically up on these like really sort of like jagged edge, like almost like coral looking rocks, and you can like walk up to that to where you're at the base of where the harbor starts to actually like be built. And you can like stealthily hop on to there, and like you find yourself in sort of like a little alcove of like where like the market district of the harbor is. You guys look around, and it is currently you being patrolled by these massive fucking creatures with forearms, crab-like appendages, these little pincer or what is it, mandibles on the front that are like just chittering back and forth. Their antennas are like wiggling, trying to like, and they're just kind of like huffing and puffing as they're like zombie like patrolling through all of like this area. And you can see that the fog currently is starting to like creep into where like you are. So if you went maybe like 50 feet further into the harbor, you'd to like run into their fog.
Okay.
All right. Where did Phantasma say that she was? She was in the fog looking for us?
No, she said that she was at the harbor and that she could see the fog.
Julie, what did she tell
She
you?
she didn't give us a specific location.
Why would she not give us a
No, hold on, I got this. And
Don't
Etrian,
cast something because then you'll not be invisible.
shit.
Yeah.
Unless you want to turn into an animal immediately afterwards.
No, I don't. Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait. So you guys wait. You wait. An uncomfortable amount of time. You actually will end up having to watch two of these creatures come up. They almost bump into each other as if they didn't know they were there, and then they like fuss about until they realize that they're both on the same team, and then they turn back around and go about their like seemingly mindless patrol. You wait. A painstaking 20 minutes goes by until all of a sudden the beak opens. Okay, I'm in the harbor. Where the fuck are you?
We're in the market district. We're invisible. We'll meet you at the
Stay there.
corner.
Stay there. I think I know where that is. Stay
Okay,
there.
we'll stay
Stay
here.
there. Um, couple minutes goes by. Let's see. If I have her sheet up, might as well. So anybody have passive perception above an 18?
I have an 18.
Oh, there you go. So Julia, you're listening to every little sound, and all of a sudden you hear the sounds of not just light footsteps, but the jingle of like bone bracelets. There's just like bone jewelry. And all of a sudden she comes into view. She's like, hello.
Phantasma.
Yeah. And she obviously can't see you. She's looking around like wide eyed.
Julia's gonna walk over to her until she can touch her, and, like put her hand on her.
Okay. And then she ducks out of the way behind a stall just to make sure you guys are out of view.
Okay, we're right
Okay,
here.
what's going on? Are we leaving?
Yes, we're leaving.
Okay, let's duck into one of these. Are we in a building right now, or like are we
No,
able to?
you're kind of out in like sort of fairground like stall areas. So it's like kind of like set up tents that but the top canopies have been taken down.
Is there a way to get into a building where we can just can we hide in like a tent or something?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Can I assist with
You
that?
can assist to see if you can find one. Julia, you're gonna need the help.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, I'll say with advantage with 13. Yeah, you get it. You can see that there is a tent that looks like it has barely survived. someone just fucking was like, I'm not fucking cleaning that up. They like removed one leg and the rest of it kind of just collapsed in. So like you could get underneath it and like at least find some sort of cover from at least above and around.
All right, there, over there. That's where we're going.
All right, so you make your way over there. You get in there. It's you're fairly out of the way. Okay, what now? We leave?
And Finn makes himself visible as he starts to make the teleportation circle.
Okay. All right. So roll a stealth check as you start to cast your teleportation circle.
Can I cast Pass Without a Trace
You
over
can.
us when he drops the invisibility?
You
Uh,
absolutely can.
I would just be dropping it on me.
Oh, just on you?
Yeah.
Regardless. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to
So
get...
so your invisibility will drop as well, but you will get the +10. So Finn, great. Julia, since you are now visible, you and Fantasma will also have to do this.
29.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, you guys you Phantasma quickly kind of like like motions to Etrian to like pull some of the tent over to like make it look even more obscured, giving Finn the perfect cover to be able to circles ready. You all hop in. Back in the terror.
Oh, that went great.
Oh, that was fun.
That went absolutely fantastic. I need to fucking oh god.
So you were stuck in a wall, huh?
Yeah, but not for very long. I mean, I was very smart and I turned into an earth elemental almost like immediately because I remembered that I had that ability. Me,
Uh,
Phantasma.
does anybody need to cure wounds? Because that's literally all I have left.
I'm good.
No,
Wait,
what
you
I
can
need
heal
to do is
people?
I need to get out
Sleep.
in the fucking ocean and wash this fucking stank off of me. Please.
Same.
Oh yeah,
Excuse me.
big same. Also, now we've been there, so now we can go back.
Now we can go back.
Yeah, it was worth it. Sort of.
Etrian, are you joining me? Etrian's like, yes, 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 I am.
Uh, Julia will be like, I have a present for you.
You do?
And she hands her a stick.
And she takes it and just stuffs it into it disappears into her hair and she picks you up and goes, oh Juliet, that was the you couldn't have got me a better present. And she puts you down. It's like, thank you so much. And she like kisses your forehead.
I thought you'd like that. Now let's go swimming.
Yes, please. And she just smashes the airlock button so that it like closes and the water just drenches and pours over all of you.
Julia grabs
Eggs
her
like
air mask.
ejecting you into the
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can get cleaned up. You guys can get back, start to unwind, get some rations in you, check in with the captains just to make sure everything's going okay. Do you tell them about your excursion?
No.
Okay.
Did anyone happen to see a tree inside of Eden?
Oh God,
I was
I
busy.
barely made it in there. So
Yeah, I
no.
was constantly just avoiding guards the entire time.
So nobody saw a single tree.
I mean, I'm sure there was a tree that I saw, but I don't like
No.
remember it.
All right.
I mean, we can
Because
go back.
right, yeah, I definitely plan to. I would like to talk to that god again and give him back his manacles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. But for the time being, for the rest of the night, is there anything you guys wanted to do?
Go swim for a little bit and swim the stink off. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Can you guys all roll wisdom saves as you guys are all swimming out in the ocean? Nice.
Is this against magic?
Yes.
All right, then I have advantage.
This is the scrying spell.
16.
All right. So Julia and Finn, you are both going to shimmer into view as you are being scryed upon.
Damn it.
And Finn, an annoying, familiar voice starts to ring in your ear. Now I'm starting to get bored and lonely. Y'all can't seriously be taking this long to get here. Ain't you a teleporting mage, Finn?
Yeah, you're still in Port Royal, right?
Who the fuck said I was there?
I have my information.
Then you best get a new one.
Yeah, I bet. I'll see you soon, bud.
Can't wait. And no more conversation happens as you guys can wash yourselves off, get back into the tent. Um, check in again with the captains. Do not not divulge any information about what happened. But they're happy that everything seems to be going according to plan. They ask you what the next step is, if you're gonna do anything with the supply lines. But that is a conversation for next session. That is where we will end it, with you guys dumping yourselves into your bunks, getting a good long rest, and waking up the next day for the 9th day of travel towards Eden.
Yay, spell slots.
Thank you for sticking with us, every guys. We are that much closer to our end goal, and hopefully, like I said before, we're probably not going to be having a session next week or the following. But if we do, we'll try to keep you posted. So
I'll
stick
let
to our
you know.
socials, and
10
you'll
seconds
figure it out.
before. Yep.
Sweet.
XP,
Thanks, bud.
XP,
Yeah.
XP, XP.
Well,
You just want
You
to
felt they're
level up?
close to a level up. See you soon.